an Excel sheet which contains pretty much every single cost and expense and fee involved in incorporating until the company is up and running. In Uruguay, there's actually two ways to incorporate. One is pretty much buying a shelf corporation. That happens actually immediately once the client can pay for the entire fees to purchase the corporation. And the other situation happens when the client does not wish to purchase a shelf corporation and they want to buy something completely new. So usually when a shelf corporation is purchased, the timeline until the company is up and running is probably 30 business days. And if the corporation is new, it will probably take between 50 to 60 days. Whenever a client retains our services in Uruguay to incorporate, we will come up with a team of attorneys, CPAs, and escribanos. Escribanos are actually notaries / attorneys, which will help with the process of incorporation in terms of the deed that is required to submit to the Department of Corporations in Uruguay. As for the documents that will be required to incorporate in Uruguay, the Department of Corporations in Montevideo, which is the capital of Uruguay, usually will require to understand who the shareholders and the directors are. So basically all the documents that pertain to these persons will be required, and they need to be in original version and apostilled either with the Secretary of State of the country or the agency that will fulfill the aspect of the apostille. Another question that we get all the time is, will you be able to represent us from abroad? Yes, the answer is yes, and the easiest way to do that is with a broad power of attorney. All we need to do is submit via email a broad power of attorney, which will need to be signed in the presence of a notary, later apostilled or legalized with the consulate, and sent back to us so that we can represent you with the same abilities that you would have if you were in Uruguay. Another question which we get asked all the time is whether we can open bank accounts in Uruguay. Yes, the answer is yes, and with the broad power of attorney we have the ability